In fiction writing, passive voice can create such boring prose, your reader will fall asleep before 8 o'clock at night, trying to read past the first page. Okay, so today we are talking about active versus passive voice. In STEM fields, authors often write using passive voice because, well, the subject isn't that important, right? It's more important to focus on the action, what is happening, not who is doing the action. However, in fiction, authors create whole worlds and characters with different personalities, and the author has to use description in order to show the reader um, a picture of this world that we've imagined, right? The reader needs to feel like they're immersed in the world. So how do we do that? Through active voice. So active voice is that the subject does the action. Passive voice is the subject receives the action. Let me give you an example. Molly mailed the letters. That's an active sentence. The letters were mailed. That's a passive sentence. Active voice focuses on the doer of the action. Who mailed the letters? Polly. We imagine her taking the letters to the post office and mailing them. If we read the letters were mailed, we might picture letters, we might picture a post office, but we don't picture any action because there's no person to do it. So if we want to develop our writing, we can look for passive words in our manuscript. Look for to be verbs, and you'll find a passive sentence. So I might look at the letters were mailed. Oh, I see were. That's a to be verb. Okay, so how can I make that a better verb? And when you start picking out the verb, you can even ask yourself, well, who mailed the letters? Oh, I did, or whatever. So then you can start changing your sentences. But passive voice isn't always bad. So it's okay when there are times when we want to create suspense with the reader. Right? We can use passive voice that way. For example, the gun was found on the floor next to the body. Okay, it creates suspense for the reader. They might say, "Oh my gosh, whose gun? Oh, who's the body? Oh my goodness." And they want to read on. So we want to create suspense sometimes. But if we have a lot of passive voice, then yeah, it gets boring after a while. So next time you write, just look for to be verbs. And I'll have a list at the end of the video, and it'll help you to remember, oh, what were the to be verbs? Oh, yeah. And you can use them, but just don't overuse them, right? Okay, that's it for today. Next week, I have another interview, and I'm looking forward to it. So have a great day. Bye.